Just the Tips.
All right, everybody, Adam and Mike here with Just the Tips, episode 73 of our podcast, coming to you from
the Swan, dude.
Swan, baby.
All right, here we are.
This isn't where we started.
No, this week has been pretty amazing, but here we are inside at the Swan. This is where they have all their events, weddings, awards parties, and everything like that. So this place is pretty cool.
This thing's put together.
Yeah, dude.
I've been in a lot of ballrooms, but very few octagonal ballrooms with a, what is this? It's at least 180-degree view of the golf course.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool. We got 18 behind us, 10 right here.
These chandeliers.
Very cool.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
There's
12,
a lot.
14, 16, 18, and one big giant one. I bet there's 18 for 18 holes.
But we got to talk about this week, right? So we've been playing some pretty good golf so far this year, right?
We've been very fortunate.
If you guys have been following us along, we were Florida in February, North Carolina in March, and now
we
actually got to play in New York.
Yes. Now here's the thing: is traditionally for spring break week, we do try and go down south, but only if spring break lands last week of March, first week of April. This was it started on the 14th of April, so we thought we'd have better weather. How was the weather this week in the Hudson Valley, New York?
Every day was a 30+ mile an hour wind. Temperature was, nice day, windy day, nice day, cold day, but every day has been windy.
I don't know if you can tell, this is not sunburn, this is not a filter, this is windburn.
Yeah.
Mike's, he's got the beard covering the cheeks, but I got sunburn, windburn, frostbite. It was we battled all the elements. It even snowed at one point, So
to kick off this week, right? So you were saying you normally go somewhere, right? You go play golf for a week with your daughter.
Last year was Pensacola. Before that was Myrtle.
Yeah.
Always traveling to the weather. There's an old song about I want to go where the weather suits my clothes. So you want to wear golf clothes and get down there. But it's the middle of April. It should be fine.
Right. Except this week, upstate New York in April is just kind of hit or miss. Yeah. But we had a pretty good week.
Yep.
All right.
So check it out. So Saturday before the Masters, I don't know if you got it at your house, but I got enough snow to have to shovel. And that hasn't happened in a long time. All right?
Yeah.
That's okay.
And that was what, April
12th?
12th?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the good news was I got a chance to clean up the simulator room, and everything is done sans hitting screen and launch monitor, which I know for many of you is like, well, then what do you got? I have a room with AstroTurf, big screen TV, and
golf clubs.
And putting mat. Yep. All right. So that was Saturday. Mm-hmm. So then Sunday we had Masters party.
Yep, and your birthday.
And my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, I got one more year until I qualify for seniors tournaments, so that's good news. But how great was that Masters?
I mean, some say it was the most entertaining Masters.
Many people say,
but
not Bryson.
Let's just say.
Okay.
Let's say this. Mm-hmm. Say Justin Rose didn't come back.
Okay.
Would that have been entertaining?
I think it was entertaining.
You would have just watched Rory possibly limp in to the 18th hole.
Here's the thing: is you're right. Rory didn't play his strongest golf, but he was chasing history. And it didn't matter if he won by a stroke or 10 strokes. He accomplished it. And we were all biting our nails, all 9 of them, with him and all those shots. Now, I personally, you're a DeChambeau fan. I'm not a big DeChambeau fan. I like Rory. You don't love Rory.
I like Rory.
You like him.
I do, but he's definitely a mental case out there.
Like all of us.
He's
and that's why he's like the everyman golfer. He's this handsome Irish guy who hits the ball 300 yards.
I think 2 podcasts ago you were talking about how he was just this little leprechaun.
Yeah, I love him, dude. He's cute. It's fun of
Lucky Charms.
Just grab him by the cheek. But here's the thing is, right? So what I wanted to see personally was a Bryson McIlroy knockdown drag out. I wanted the 2 of them to shoot the course record to beat one another.
Me too.
That's what I really wanted. As long as DeChambeau didn't win, I didn't care what McIlroy shot. But
no, it would have been cool for like a battle all the way home.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't that, and it was Rory holding on for dear life. It was Justin Rose having a wonderful
surge.
Dude, 10 birdies.
So
10 birdies.
Nobody's given Justin Rose enough love. First off, I don't care about this guy. If I saw him at the grocery store, I wouldn't know who he was.
Really?
Okay? Yeah, 100%, right?
He's He's your age. He's probably a couple years old.
He's 44.
He's 44.
I looked it up.
Okay.
Yep.
He's been playing a long time though.
Dustin Johnson and Tiger Woods and Adam Paddock are 49. Okay, so he's
Dustin Johnson's that old?
Yeah, I just saw he turned 49.
Wow.
So anyway, so he's 44. He's a sweet guy. Not for nothing. I don't normally watch the Masters on, or any golf on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and most times not on Sunday. I watched everything. Justin Rose on Thursday had a 7 under. He played so good. He played really solid on Friday, shot another 1 under. On Saturday,
very defensive.
Yeah, but so was Scheffler. And again, Scheffler didn't play great. Rory makes the comeback, and then we never heard about Rose all day on Sunday until he was tied in the playoff. I don't remember hearing this dude's name.
I mean,
once.
they would just cut to him when he made a birdie, right? But it was never like we're following him just in case he
deserves a lot more
He does.
screen time. He deserves a lot more credit.
Yeah.
He had an unbelievable Masters.
Yeah.
But I also understand it's the second time he's lost in a playoff.
Is it?
That's what I heard the other day. His press
Oh,
conference.
he lost to Sergio.
Yeah. So he's like,
dude, but he hit a great shot into 18 on that.
He did
on that playoff.
Yep.
He just missed the putt.
So
and Rory hit a better shot.
But here's the thing. We talk about it a lot, and I promise we'll get down to this week. But it's the Masters. But him having a tough 18th hole and then coming back and playing it and birdieing it in the playoff.
He didn't have a tough 18th hole. He birdied the 18th hole.
Not on the way in.
In regulation?
Yeah.
He birdied that hole.
Did he?
Oh, you're talking about Rory.
Rory.
Oh, I started.
Yeah, Rose.
Justin.
Rose did. So Rory, limps in, and then they go out there, and Rory lights.
He bogeyed it.
I know.
He hit it in. Yeah.
So
No,
like I said,
it was a great Masters.
It was great, and could be the all-time greatest. Because we weren't around to see Jack and Watson play.
I don't know. Tiger winning the Masters. His last Masters was pretty.
That's the last time I saw my dad cry.
Really?
Dude, we were in tears. It was another one of my birthday weekends, and we were leaving for New Orleans.
He cried because Tiger won.
Hell yeah, we loved Tiger.
Really?
We still love Tiger.
Dude. I like the past tense. I like the past.
Loved him.
Jeez.
Loved him when he was playing.
All right, let's go. Let's get on to this week. Nobody wants to hear about it. They all watched it. Anybody who watches our podcast, watched the Masters.
They don't need us to recap it?
No, they don't.
All right, fair
All right, so this week has been an amazing week. Today is Friday. We're filming this.
Live from Swan.
It's not live. It's
Feels
not
live.
live when you're watching.
I'm here.
Here's the deal. All right, Monday. You had us like blocked out for the whole day. You're like, we're not doing anything but golfing.
Right. Only because we've done so much between your work, the amount of editing that we've had to get done, that you've had to get done to get us in shape. I got the girls' golf team. We got all this other stuff going on. We cleared the decks, and we went to the course, and we walked.
I think you got there at 9.
9.
Yeah, you got there at 9. I got there like 9:30.
Yeah.
And we played 27 holes.
Walked 27.
Walked 27.
Just at a leisurely pace.
Yes, we did.
At a threesome pace.
And it was a nice day, except until the end, the last 9. The last 9 was a little windy.
Yep.
Again.
Yep.
That was the start of the week of a windy third 9.
How'd you play, by the way?
I think I went like 43, 40, 43, something like that.
I went 40, 40, 39.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I had an 80 and then a 39 to boot.
Yeah.
Which good enough, starting a week.
But the day was weird because we were trying to play somewhere else. And phone calls weren't made or, somebody not answering the phone. So we showed up and we were like, hey, listen, call some places for us. We're going to go play 9 holes real quick.
And we'll come back.
And then we'll come back.
Have you ever heard of places plugging in the middle of April?
So the only time that I've heard, of course, is punching this early in the season would either be because they did a very mini punch in the fall or didn't punch in the fall.
Right.
So now they're punching.
So there was a couple courses punching. The interesting thing is everything north of us is still like underwater, still like...
Yeah, man, it's been a rough...
Yeah, but we've been playing since the middle of March. And on good,
at Wilwick.
At Wilwick and south on good conditions, right?
Yeah.
But so we did get a chance on Tuesday to head up to our favorite, I always mix it up, Shingle Creek and Shaker Ridge. It's Shaker Ridge. Private course in Latham, New York. They host a bunch of tournaments up there. Most recently, a U.S. Open qualifier. There was a skins tournament between, was it Mickelson and Daly?
Oh, the rock?
Yeah.
Yeah. They have a plaque on a rock there.
Yep. So there's a skins tournament. It's a great course. It's a hard course. It's the only course that I play locally that I have to worry about the grain, that the ball will break uphill and be slow downhill.
Yeah, they did punch though. They had a punch, so greens were a little, bumpy and slow, but still had a good time. That was fun. But we had 3 seasons
in the same day
in our 18 holes, and finishing up on the 18th hole, dude, the wind was blowing me over. I'm 250. The wind was blowing me over on my chip.
So to set up the day, it was me and Mrs. Paddock, and you.
Who did I play with? Oh,
Chris.
Yeah.
So Chris is a good player, and we're getting our feet under us, and it's a good course. And the front 9 was fine. It was a little breezy. I kept taking my jacket on and off, on and off, short sleeves, long sleeves. We made the turn, and they didn't have their restaurant open yet or their snack shack. So I was trying to find something quick to eat at the turn. Couldn't find anything. You guys were already on the tee. By the time I got down there, it was a different season.
Oh, yeah.
These black thunder clouds were rolling. They were north of us. We knew we weren't going to get heavy rain, but the wind picked up dead in our face. The temperature dropped like 15 degrees.
Yeah, by the time you guys drove across the parking lot over to the 10th tee, the sun went away and the angry clouds came out.
So I went from, I'm a little too warm, a little too chilly, a little too warm, to I'm freezing to death.
Yeah.
Like hood up, this and that. So there's a famous hole there, the 12th. It's a 220 yard.
It's got to be 11.
Not
10,
11.
11.
No, 11's good. 12 is the par 3 into the wind.
Oh, yeah, but 11 is the hole with the plaque.
With Daly.
Yeah.
Right? So
what did he do? I think I read that last time.
So John Daly in a skins match against Mickelson, it's this 350-yard downhill par 4. There's a koi pond, and I'm not joking. There's big, it's like a 3/4 island green
and
with these
koi fish are this big.
They're pink and green and yellow. They're
huge.
awesome, right? So the plaque reads that Daly hit one in the water, and then instead of going down and taking his drop and chipping onto the green, he just re-teed and made par, right? So 1 in, 2 out, on and 3 in and 4, and that's the plaque on this rock by the tee. So that's famous. But to me, the famous one is this stupid par 3 that I find so incredibly difficult. Now, we weren't playing the tips, thank God. So we got 200 plus level, but into this wind, I nutted a 3-wood, crushed it, and I was 20 yards short
of the front
of the green. the pin was probably 205, 210.
Yeah,
I hit it 185 into the wind. The wind was howling like that. But you got a birdie on the very next hole on 13.
Yeah, 13. I don't even know if I finished that hole the other times I played Shaker Ridge. And then I birdied. So 13.
Big par 5, straight up this hill, massive green that's always playing. Now, bumpy, little punchy greens. Yeah. What'd you have? A 50-footer?
Yeah.
You went full DeChambeau.
Yeah, drained it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's it.
That's what I do.
Feeling cute, might make birdie.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
But, getting all the way in, 16's a par 3, 17, that wind really started whipping, but it was at our back. So it wasn't really like, not that we weren't paying attention to it, but it wasn't bothering us because it was helping us. But we make that turn on 18, dude, and I'm like, oh no.
Let me ask you a question. What's the worst wind you've ever stood out in your life? In
my life?
Yeah.
So we'll have our viewers look this up, but when I worked at Kiowa, it was a Sunday of the Harbor Town. What are they playing right now? The RGB or something like that.
Okay.
It was that Sunday. It was the Monday actually. Mm-hmm. That Sunday was so windy that they canceled the day of the tournament down at Hilton Head.
Yep.
I was supposed to caddy for Davis Love the next day on Monday.
Really?
And they canceled the tournament, so he had to play on Monday. And I was on the golf course both days, Sunday and Monday, and it was the windiest.
What'd that feel like, though?
Dude, it felt like I was in a tornado. Like felt like I was in one of those like arcade things where they're like, you got to catch the money.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
By the way, Davis Love the third and I share a birthday, April 13th. Let's go, Davis. So I was thinking my whole life the worst wind I was in, I think, was standing on 18 at Shaker Ridge.
It's up there, dude. It's up there, dude.
I mean, there was debris flying.
Cart kids were chasing
Buckets
styrofoam and buckets and
cardboard and stuff. But we stood on the green. My poor wife, she was putting, standing on her putter cover, trying to putt. She's leaning into the wind and it's holding her up, right? I had a 4-footer to square the match for the day. And the wind is blowing so hard, I played a straight putt, a cut up outside, this 4-footer, and made it, thank God. But I think that's the heaviest. The ocean course, you're on the ocean. I haven't been in bad weather on the ocean.
Inland, that was pretty crazy.
Hey, shout out to Jimmy Wawa, Jimmy Hargrove. Jimmy, what's the worst weather you've ever been in on a shipboat? Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
that was Tuesday.
And here's the deal. That's an hour from where we live.
Yeah.
So we drove an hour there. Okay. Next day.
Yep.
Wednesday.
Shout out to Mr. Lowry.
Mr. Lowry and Mr. O'Brien.
Yep.
Links at Unionvale.
So if you guys don't
down
know,
in LaGrange.
Links at Unionvale is something very, very special. And it's special because of the way it was, the way it came together as a club. Mm-hmm. All clubs have a story, but this one I think is extra special. So you're in the greater Dutchess County. Think of Poughkeepsie area, New York, right? And there's this very high Irish population, first generation folks from Ireland.
You got to go further.
Really?
It's from Poughkeepsie, or I would even say here, Ulster County, down to the Bronx.
Okay. Yep.
Highly populated, highly Irish populated.
Big time Irish population. Great golfers. In our little town of Accord, we have an Irish bungalow colony where folks come up from the city and they celebrate with each other. A lot of firemen.
What is that?
It's called Four Greenfields.
And it's a club?
It's a bunch of little houses, like little bedroom studio houses.
And people. So like a community.
Think like Dirty Dancing, right?
Never seen it. Just kidding.
We're gonna do the lift after this. We're in a ballroom.
Wait, who's the top? No, here's the deal. So I actually talked to Mr. O'Brien about this, and he said that there was 30 to 40 Irish clubs.
Yep.
The way he was describing it was almost like VFWs, where they all just kind of hang out like a couple nights a week or whatever, and drink beers, whatever. 30 to 40 of them with 50 to 60 guys in each one, between here and the Bronx. Mm-hmm. And he said, he's like, there's no link style course around here. Right. They really find a link style course, and they're like, why don't we just make our own?
Yeah.
And basically, between the 30 to 40 clubs, between the 50 to 60 guys in each club, they rounded up enough money to build their own golf course. Not only did they get the money up front, but then you also have 1,500 members to support that ongoing. So when I spoke with him, he said, and the course is amazing. Like the course, they're constantly doing work on the course.
There's not a bad hole.
They're always they're always trying to improve that course. And he said, once all the bills are paid, everybody gets paid, and not the owners, the employees. He said, anything left over goes into the club, goes back into the golf course. Nobody takes money. None of the owners take any money.
Yep.
They just put it back in the golf course.
That's
and I was like, that's amazing. And you could tell.
Yeah.
You can absolutely tell because the course is.
And it's a public course. This isn't, it's the best kept secret. If you're in the greater New England area.
LaGrange.
LaGrange, it's Unionvale, Pleasant Valley area. It's between like the Hudson River and Connecticut.
It's just kind of like, it's east of Poughkeepsie.
I bet it's an hour and 20 minutes north of the city. I bet it's 2.5 hours from Boston.
Dude, I bet you,
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about Boston.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we got a lot of folks. But if you want to play a real deal, by the way, the Guinness there, spectacular.
I was kind of jealous. I wanted one really, really bad, but again, this was an hour. This was an hour away, so we drove another hour.
Yeah.
For golf.
Right.
Which is crazy.
Why?
Except we drove 10 hours down to North Carolina to play. So, but listen, 44-degree high.
Oh.
On the Weather Channel. Dude. I don't think it reached 44.
No, I bought a snow hat. That was some of the since Kiowa in December. That's the toughest conditions I've played in.
Yeah.
It was cold. It was windy.
Rainy a little bit, I think it rained a little.
The greens were lightning. I
Greens
felt like
were
they
lightning.
were frozen.
It was a little wet out. We walked.
Which was good thinking.
Mr. Lowry, I saw him like throw his bag on his shoulder, and I was like,
yeah.
We're walking? I just didn't expect it.
Yep.
Well, it was totally fine once we got out there, and once I was done, it was like, yeah, that wasn't that bad.
Yep.
I just wasn't expecting it. But we had a good day. I had a good day.
Yeah, so video coming out soon about one of those, hey, what do you think you're going to shoot?
It's out.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it's out.
Oh, thank God.
I had to post it. I shot 84.
So Mike says, I'm going to shoot 85. He comes in these brutal conditions with an 84. Mr. Lowry says, I'm going to break 90. He does it with a 91. Declan says, I'm going to shoot 97. He breaks it with a 96. I go, man, I'm playing pretty good.
If you watch the video, he's all pumped up.
All the confidence in the world.
Yeah, I'm going
For
to break
78.
80.
I think I said 78, 79, and shot 90. So it's smooth 90.
Yeah.
And it felt like a lot more.
And you cost us a lot of money. You cost me a lot of money.
I've been costing a lot of people a lot of money this week. But long story short is the links at Unionvale is amazing. Those conditions were, I mean, they were 5% more and I wouldn't have played, I think.
Yeah, that was. I would say maybe 1% more.
It was on the cusp of, hey, do we really need to play the back nine?
So
and I'm a bad weather player.
I did say to Mr. O'Brien, I said, this doesn't count as the treat, right? Like you owe us again, right?
Yeah. What's your favorite hole at links?
Favorite hole?
Yeah.
Oh. 2, 3, 4. 5's pretty cool. 5's with the water. 6, 7 was that par 3, right? 8.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
No,
you?
I like 13.
18's not bad.
18
I like
18's
18.
awesome.
18's pretty cool.
Yeah, 18's got a 13 foot flag
with the
stick.
silo ridge?
Yeah.
With the silos?
So hole 13 is a ambiguous par 4. Dog leg left. It was downwind for us. But it's the cool feature of the whole course is there's 2 silos, like farm grain silos that are decommissioned, but they kind of stand up right in the middle, kind of letting you know that one time this was a farm, right? Or farmland. It's kind of rolling, right? So they left them there. And I banked one off the silo.
I think that might have been.
It's 13.
Is it?
Yep. Because you start off, you don't cross the road
10
on 10. 12's the par 5, 13's the
12.
par 4.
No, 12's a par 4.
Oh, I'm missing one. I'm missing 2. There's another par 3 in
13, no. 13 and then 14. I think it's 14.
14?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
there's one with silo.
There's a par 4 that's with a silo, and I hit this, all of a sudden, I normally hit a nice tight draw. Every once in a while, I lose one to the right, I lost one to the right, and it clanked off this silo.
It's 15.
15?
Yeah.
Clanked off the silo, but kicked back out towards the fairway.
Dude,
but
luckiest bounce ever.
I had 185 downwind. I hit a 4-wood to about 15 feet. I almost made the putt for birdie.
Yeah.
So I asked Mr. Lowry, I go, if you hit it in the bunker and you make par, it's a sandy. If you hit it in a tree and you make a par, it's a barky. I go, if you hit it off the silo and you make a par, what is it? He goes, shitty.
Lucky. Lucky.
Yep.
But no, that was a good day.
Yeah.
Cold.
How long did it take you to warm back up?
Dude, that was brutal. I hopped in the car and put that heat on right away, man. That was rough.
I was home that night, still cold and shaky. Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, next day. I had to work, you know, and
it happens.
it happens. It gets in the way. But then we drove another hour down to Walden to play this private club that's been open for almost 100 years, 1927, down in Walden, New York, Osiris Country Club.
So it was very cool because I've heard of Osiris. I've lived here my whole life. I've been golfing since I'm 13. I mean, you're talking about 35 years of golfing in the area. And I thought Osiris was in Westchester. I didn't know it was 31 minutes from my house. Right?
That's it?
That's all.
Oh, well, it took me an hour to drive from the gym.
Wow.
Yeah, no wonder why you wanted to play there. You're like, no, it's right down the street.
So our shout out to our pro, Trevor Alexander. He was hooking us up, getting us on the private club. But like I said, because it's so private, and it's not like it's not Trump National or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
It's not Westchester Country Club.
No, but it's a very small private club that
That's
they
been
just
there for forever.
tight-knit community.
So one of the defining features that when we first showed up, you realize is the new ownership, I think, which is there, this is their second season, is dumping a ton of money into the infrastructure. They built this clubhouse.
I think one of the first things that I noticed was the lake. I like the lake that it's sitting right on.
Well, you know, it's funky. Somebody told me, they go, when you go down there, it's like in a neighborhood. And I'm thinking like a neighborhood, like cul-de-sac, white picket fences. It's like a bungalow.
It's like a summer camp
Yeah.
community. Like, you want to talk about Dirty Dancing?
Dirty Dancing.
Just like houses alongside the lake and camping.
It's a cool vibe. Like you would want to play badminton there.
Yeah, you definitely a decent amount of badminton going on. Yeah.
Yep. So you get down, and there's this brand new clubhouse.
And what's that game where you hit the ball that's on the string and it goes around the
tetherball?
Tetherball. There's definitely some tetherball.
There's some
going
tetherball.
on.
Yep. I feel like there's a very strong shuffleboard community
some bocce.
There's definitely bocce going on. Yep. We need to go back there. But
spend the weekend there.
So they put in an incredible clubhouse. It looked like they redesigned the pro shop, and they're putting in a swimming pool
everywhere.
And like I said it to somebody today, I said, imagine you went to somebody's house that was in the middle of a big renovation and they were like 90% done, and you go, this is the kitchen, and the kitchen looks so nice, but it didn't have the countertop in yet. And you'd be like, no, it's beautiful. There's nowhere to put my drink, right? That's what Osiris is right this second, in time. In a short period of time, it's going to be unbelievable. But there was a lot of, paving that needed to go on. The course,
there's gravel,
it's not a big deal.
You could see that it's like, this place is going to be awesome.
This is on its way in a very short period of time to being a very exclusive get, So I was really happy to be on it. And the putting green was lightning. The driving range was solid, right? Start you out on a par 5.
You can see that they're doing work on the course.
They moved a couple of tee boxes around.
Yeah.
Number 2 is a shared green with number 3, which very Strantz-esque.
Yep. Yep. Definitely very Strantz-esque, especially when I was on the other green.
But I would say, you know what? It took me a while because we were saying, what's this remind us of? What's this remind us of? You know what the course reminds me of is Columbia, to a certain degree, because it's got like the front side, which is old school Adirondack golf, which is tight fairways.
That's a
big
good way to
trees,
explain it. Adirondack golf.
And tight small greens. But then once you make the turn, that backside opens up into a super highway.
Not even the turn, right?
That's not. You're right. It's
five was the dog leg left that I birdied.
Nice birdie.
And then you go across the street and you go into this like farmland. Like you're almost like in what I would picture Kansas being like. But you've been to Kansas, but there's these big rolling, long.
You can
sweeping
see
hills.
to the mountains. You can see.
And
get that ball over that mountain.
and it just looks like massive.
Yeah.
So I hit my drive and I'm like, oh, that's going to be there. But it was actually like here. Because I thought that hill was like another hill, and then there's just...
It's one of these where you ever play a hole where it looks so grandiose that you think it's a par 5, and it's really just a regular par 4.
Yeah.
That's what these things
and you're
look
like rangefinder, you're like, oh, that's 150?
Yeah.
Like, that's it?
But it looks so gigantic, you think you're on a par 5. So you're right about, what was that?
6 and 7.
6 and 7.
And then 8 and 9 are back on the same side of the road as the starting 5 holes.
Yep.
But then the back 9.
So you start, by the way, up for debate, if you want to put it in the comments, it'd be awesome. I come from the world of a bell for a blind shot. I've been to places with a periscope.
Yep,
right?
The periscope, the bell.
But this is the first I ever saw the stoplight.
The stoplight, yeah, stoplight.
You like the stoplight?
No.
So there's a big green light that says it's clear to hit. And you hit the button, and it changes.
Was it a button? Because Maddie did it.
Maddie did it.
Was it a button, or was it like a...
Nope, it was definitely a big push button. But you hit your shots, you hit the button, it turns to red at the tee box. You drive down, you hit your next shot, and there's a big light that's red, and you hit it, and it turns to green. Reminded me of Ghostbusters. When the light is green, it's okay to hit it in the woods. You know?
It's okay to hit it. You had a double Sandy there, but you didn't make par.
So I talked to John DeForest Sr. today, one of the great playing, teaching pros in the area, And I said, oh, we played Osiris. He goes, what'd you think of number 10?
Oh, really?
He goes, I played pro tournaments there. And he goes, what do you think of number 10? I go, the pin was front left. I said, and I had a double sandy putt for it. I said, Mike made a trickler down the hill. He goes, you should see it when it's back right. You know,
oh, man.
That thing was tipped like this.
It's so funny that you talk to somebody who probably hasn't played that course in
probably a long
25 years and still can remember that stuff.
Because it's that memorable.
Yeah.
But it brings you to a great par 3,
which you almost aced.
I did.
Almost aced.
Like 170
and then
up the hill.
you go across another back road, like a country road.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Might be the best 7 holes in the
Pretty
county.
Cool. Pretty cool back there. You can see they're still that they're cutting some trees down, they're clearing some stuff out. But what it's going to be is definitely pretty cool.
But some of the you start on a par 5 and it's a big ramped up par 5, but the signature hole, which must be 10, 11, 12, 13, I think. 13 is that par 4, number 1 handicap hole coming down the hill.
Yeah.
That thing looks so good. That's something you see at
Westchester. But then you have 14.
14's a great hole too.
Yeah, but then you have 15 with the water and the bridges.
15's a great hole too.
You didn't like 15?
No. But 13 to me looks like Westchester Country Club.
Oh, yeah?
It looks like a hole on the PGA Tour. Yeah. It was so well shaped. It was so well done. It was a very difficult hole.
Definitely hole.
But just like you said, 14 is great. 15 is the most beautiful hole.
Yeah,
that
was pretty cool. Yep. That was pretty cool. I wish I played it better, but.
You know what was cool? It had some bridges and little island stuff going on. But and then 15 was a great hole.
Par 5.
Par 5. Yeah. That was awesome, right?
Yeah. 16, par 3. No. We're behind one. So 15 was the par 4 with the water and the bridges. 16 was the par
5 down the hill.
17 was par 3.
Tough par 3.
And then 18 was a tough par 4 to finish with that big,
up the hill.
Huge hill.
Yep.
Cool course though.
So it's funny because there's a main road that kind of divides the course. And if you're on the clubhouse side of the main road, it's old school Adirondack golf. And if you cross over the road, I'd say it's like big time Westchester Country Club golf.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah, that's a perfect way to describe it.
And it mixes both of them really, really well.
It really does.
Yep.
Dude, it really, really does. And you can just see the amount of work. I mean, on the one side so it went Westchester, then it was that road, then it was Adirondack, and then there was that other road, and then it was Kansas for 2 holes.
It's funny. We played 3 counties and 2 time zones in the same course.
Although not as windy this day. So
I think those are our lightest wind.
Monday we had some wind at Wiltwick. Tuesday we had wind at Shaker.
Torrential.
Wednesday we had tons of wind at Unionvale. Not as windy here.
No. And sun came out, T-shirts, long pants. It was good. But then we finished today where we are now. It's the Swan, right?
The Swan. Those swans aren't lazy anymore.
You know what's funny, though, is when you punch the Swan into Google for a search for a logo or the website and stuff, this comes up immediately. It's not like there's any ambiguity that there's another swan, like a swan boat or a swan something else. This is the Swan. Right?
The Swan.
So
just the tips
is the premier just the tips on the internet. Right? What's cool about, if you guys have never been here, so Saugerties is probably the dead middle point between New York City and Albany, right on the thruway. It's actually
100 mile marker.
Okay.
100.
So it's exit 20 off the thruway. So if you're watching this and you're in the city or Westchester, if you're watching this and you're upstate New York, you know where you're at, but it's right off the highway, right? Matter of fact, one of the holes almost butts up to the New York State Thruway, right?
Yeah, did you hit it onto the thruway today?
Listen to me.
I did hit it over that house. Hit it over that mountain.
Hit over that mountain over there. Anyway, what a cool course. So this course has a couple of really cool defining characteristics. One is that it's a real mix of a mountain course and a lakes course kind of blended together.
Man, the amount of water, these 6 holes right here.
So the lowlands are covered with ponds and water. But then you get up on the mountain and it's mountain golf, right?
Yeah.
So you got and some of the holes, the views are ridiculous. We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, number 8.
But what makes this the defining characteristic is that they built a village in the middle of this thing.
I love it.
So between the first tee box and the 18th green, which we're sitting behind, is probably 10 buildings?
Yeah, there's this little road
Main Street.
with like a little it's almost like a movie set.
Yeah.
Of
yeah.
a town.
Yeah.
Of there's probably 10 buildings over here. There's one of them is a restroom.
Yep.
That looks just like looks like somebody's house. And then a couple more.
One of them's a restaurant.
Yep. And then they also have this amazing bar that has an rooftop, everything like that. So this is
and
very.
then the events facility that we're sitting in now. So. So you got this great kind of hybrid mountain lakes course together. The Adirondack views are ridiculous. The Catskill Mountain views are unbelievable. So if you get a chance, come out here. But the course is, I don't want to call it quirky, and I don't want to call it unique, but it's not standard either.
No, it's definitely not standard. Let's see, you got 3 par 3s on the front.
And a par 34.
And a par 34 because you only have 1 par 5.
But it's not a pitch and putt.
No?
No. I mean, you're going to be, some of these par 3s are, from 9 from the backs was what? If they put it all the way back, it's 180.
Yeah. Number 2 was 200.
Number 2 was 2.
Cross the driveway.
Yep.
200. And what do you got? The number 7. Up the hill.
Number 7 is like 165.
Yeah, but uphill.
Uphill to
tough pin.
Green with like a thing. But if you
and even
if you
the
miss
short holes here, and that's something that's pretty cool here is like the short holes are still tough though.
Yeah.
Like you still have to be strategic. You can't just bomb a driver and get away with
So we played with Chris today, and Chris is a very strategic player. He's a longer ball hitter.
And we played with Jonathan. Shout out to Jonathan.
Yep. From Highland, right? So long story short, though, is Chris was kind of picking his way around the course, where he hit a lot of 5 irons and hybrids. Now he hits his 5 iron 200 yards, so it's not like he's just chipping it out in the middle.
Right.
But he's hitting hybrids into mid irons, where I'm hitting.
You're just ripping driver and hoping.
Yeah, and getting myself in some real trouble.
Because you can push it too far on some holes to where you're just like, dude, now what do I do,
But I'd like to play a scramble out here. It's a really good risk-reward course.
It is.
Where if you could just unleash and just the score doesn't matter and you're just trying to...
Yeah, because on 6 you can do that, 6 to par 4 up top. But the chances of you ripping driver and being okay, you know what I mean? It's tough.
You got to hit a great shot.
Yeah.
So what's cool about the course, too, is just like you were saying, you come off at number 5, and then you take a cart, by the way. You climb up this giant steep hill, and there's 3 holes. 3 holes? Yeah, well, 2 holes and a tee shot that are on top of a mountain, dude. I'm not even joking. You're above sea level, okay? When you get up there, I'm winded from sitting in the cart, okay?
There's a higher elevation of wind, but also you hit the ball a lot further when you're up there.
You do. It's like being in Colorado.
Denver.
But there's a cool par 4, dog leg. There's the tough par 3, but then
your tee shot on 8.
I don't know. Is that the signature hole? I would think it would have to be.
What, 8?
Yeah. The tee shot on 8 is unlike
so
anything
cool.
else that you're going to play.
I think the coolest thing about 8, you got the Catskill Mountains in the distance. You got this very beautiful par 5 dogleg right, but also like when you hit a good tee shot, your ball just kind of floats out there.
Well, for the folks watching at home, how
shot,
high do you think we're up from the tee shot to the fairway? I'm bad at judging that distance.
Yeah.
I want to say 300, but that's like 100 yards.
Not 300.
It can't be that high.
No, it's probably 100 feet.
100 feet?
Yeah. We'll ask Andrew.
So what's cool though is it's 100 feet, but then you hit your ball 100 feet in the air, right? And you're watching this thing just sail out into the sky.
Yeah.
And it's a relatively narrow fairway and some out of bounds and some water.
Left, water right, bunkers.
So you crush a drive,
Yeah.
right? How'd you make out the rest of the hole?
So I hit a 5 iron into the green, and the green's like a bowl, but it's got surrounded by bunkers and everything like that. Had a 20-foot eagle putt.
Yep.
And lifted out.
On the low side, it lipped out and finished on the high side of the cup.
Yeah.
Yep.
Made birdie. How'd you do?
A birdie.
Yeah. Out of the bunker.
Yeah. A little sandy. I had a couple of good sandies.
Yeah, it was a great shot.
Yep.
We had a good day though.
Yeah.
But again, windy.
So you said,
I don't know what happened with this week, but it's been windy.
Dude,
I'm not
so
talking like a
tired.
one club wind.
Oh.
The par 3s on the back, we were judging like, do I hit a knockdown 7 from 120 yards?
Yeah.
Am I going to hit a piercing 7?
Yeah.
Dude, so windy.
And not for nothing, I said it to you. I go, I hate playing in the wind, but I love golf more. But I just get exhausted, and I get physically and mentally worn out.
I think we were driving down to 15T, and you said that, and I was like, it sucks because at some point it turns from golf to just math. You're like, all right, so it's 125, but this is playing 135, 145, so I got 155, and then it's a knockdown, so it's an 8. It's like you're sitting there mathing more than you're golfing. And
not for nothing, but I'm learning how to ride the wind a little bit. So there's good things about it. So I got a definite 2 clubs in your face and a left and a right to left wind, and I'm like, let me hit a little draw into it, and the ball gets grabbed and throws it across the golf course. I had an 8-iron that had a 70-yard hook to it. And I'm like,
dude, the fact that you didn't hit that ball 50 yards right.
I tried. I was aiming at the water.
No, you started at like the right edge of the green, and it just went.
And it missed the entire green. But it gets exhausting after a while. And you're sitting there and you go, oh, the water's 228 out. I guess I can hit driver because it's into our face.
We did, and we were plenty short of the water.
But when we played, where did we play the other day that the wind was, Links at Unionville, the wind was never at our back.
Let's go back a second. We played 18 holes at Links at Unionville, and 3 holes, the wind was at our back.
Yep.
Number 7, which was a par 3. Number 8, which was a par 5 that helped us a little bit. But on number 7, it's a par 3. You don't get the pipe driver. But on 8, you do. And then on 18, it was downwind. But there's a water hazard going across that you either have to hit a butt driver or hit a 3-wood.
Yep.
That's it. Everything else is in your face.
Yep. So we come out here today, and like 1 is in the wind, 2 is in the wind, 3 is in the wind, 4
is in the wind.
5 definitely in the wind. 6, you get up on the mountain. So
into the wind.
Yep. 7, 8.
7 was downwind. 8 was downwind. But 8, I had to stand on that tee box, and I was like looking at the trees. I was like, because you're kind of blocked out, you can't really feel it. So I'm looking at the trees. I'm like, is this downwind? If it's downwind, I can swing. If it's into the wind, this thing's going into the parking lot.
So 10, 11 downwind, right? Mm-hmm. 12, 13.
Downwind. 13 was into the wind. No. 10, 11, 12, 13 was downwind. 14.
14, we're at the highest point of the golf course on that side.
No, it's that side. 14 was the one coming back.
Yep.
And then we couldn't see the green. We couldn't see the flag.
Right.
15 was the par 5 going.
Par 5, it's 500 yards. Yeah. We were playing for the Blues, not a long shot. I hit a drive to 188 yards, which is what, 428 yards? I'm not good at math. But I hit Would I hit it 400?
Yeah, yep. I think so.
But I blistered it. And then for those of you playing the at-home version of Just the Tips, I hit my 5-iron again, and which I've been hitting
for the
very good.
5th time this year.
And from 188, hit it over the green. Got up and down for birdie. Yeah. But it felt so good. 2 birdies today. Yeah, I think it's like 24 birdies so far.
Nice, dude. I think I'm at 11.
Are you at 11?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good for you.
I had 1 today, 2 yesterday, and
1 at Shaker. The bomb at Shaker.
Yep. Yeah.
So that's a 4 birdie week.
Yeah. Did I have any at Unionville?
No. Did you? Yes.
I think I did.
Did you have 1 or 2?
I don't know. We'll have to look.
Long story short, though, is that you need 2 a week for 20. You need 4 a week for 26 weeks. You figure the golf season's longer. It's 100.
I need 2 a week for 52 weeks.
Yes, but the golf season's not 52 weeks. Anyway,
it is for us. Anyway,
listen.
Here we are at the Swan. We had a wonderful day. We played with Chris again. It was me and Chris versus Adam, and we had a single paired up with us, Jonathan, who was a trooper. We just kind of threw him to the wolves. We were like, yo, you're playing with Adam, and you're gambling, by the way.
So here, again, I know we'll close this up here in a quick minute, but let me ask you guys something. You get paired up with a 3rd, right? We got 3. We get paired up with a 4th, right? We planned on playing a 3-person match. You just assumed that this guy wanted to gamble.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, this is the game.
Yeah.
What's your handicap? He's like, I don't know. You're like, you're getting 18 strokes.
Yeah.
You just assigned him strokes.
Yep.
That's how you do it.
That's what I did.
You don't let him like.
I asked him what his handicap was. He's like, dude, I haven't played in a while. He's like, I don't play much.
It's first round of the year.
Yeah.
He played great.
He played fine.
But do you think that's fair to somebody?
No.
It's
definitely not. Jonathan, if you're watching this, we're sorry.
So bottom line, the guy, we're sitting there.
He was fun. He was cool. He's buying bunch of beer. Bunch of beer, no?
Hey, John,
yeah, dude.
shout out. But here's the thing: this must be our 35th round of the year.
No, it's not. Don't get me in trouble at work.
We had 10 rounds in Florida.
10.
12, and we've been playing 11. For a month now.
Yeah.
It's probably 30
Sorry,
rounds.
Brother. We're sorry. We owe you a beer next time you come to the Swan.
We're single-digit handicaps. Chris has been playing great.
Yeah.
We show up on the first team. You're like, yo, it's $20.
Well, I paired him up with you. You should have played better.
You should have played better.
Me and Chris played pretty well today.
I'll tell you what. You should think about Chris for your member guest partner. He's a stick dude, and he's a competitor, and he's a good putter like you are.
Yeah. Yeah, he putted really well today.
Yeah, he did.
You could tell he's feeling it. Shaker Ridge threw him off a little bit with the punches.
Yep.
But he was draining 6-footers all day today. I don't know why you weren't even just
in
giving
the
him.
wind.
You should have just gave him those putts. You're like, that's good, pick it up. He was making everything from
inside of 10 feet,
3 to 10 feet.
Yeah,
everything
easy.
Yeah.
Yep. By the way, what about your awesome 2-putt today on what was that 13? The par 4 downwind.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
So Mike has a 30-footer.
And then I had another one on the par 3 from off the green from 50 feet that snuggled up there.
That was
Perfect.
a good putt.
That was a good putt.
Yep. So, anyway.
I played well today. I was pretty happy with that. I like the Swan.
Yep.
I really do, and something that's really cool about this course also, because we were talking about before, I don't think we moved on with that conversation about the little houses here. Yeah. The bar is amazing. Come summertime, guys, with some music rocking and, a rooftop and a sunset over the mountains. It's absolutely beautiful. But in all honesty, this is a cool 18-hole course.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where's the next closest 18-hole course is Wiltwick.
Yep.
And then New Paltz and Red Hook.
Red Hook, yeah. So, I don't think they get as much love as they deserve.
Right.
Like I said, the location is unbelievable. The course is going to challenge you in a unique way, but still, you're not going to walk off here going, that wasn't golf or anything.
No.
I hate those courses where you're like, I was a par 72, but it was so quirky.
Yeah.
That's not
this course will definitely give you a challenge.
A good challenging par 70, right? Especially if the wind's up. But the
course record is 59, held by the pro here, Andrew DeForest.
Did he shoot 59?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he's got a sign in the shop.
I'm going to get one of those signs.
For what? Shooting 90 today?
Ken from Custom Wedgewoods. Adam shot 59. You pick the course to fill in.
Yeah, just whatever.
Whatever.
Fill in the blank.
Anyway.
No, but this course is, dude, and honestly, like I've grown up in Saugerties. I'm from here, and where are you from?
What
is it even? I think it's a black hole on the map from where he's from.
Accord, New York, alphabetically #1 in New York State.
So, no, it's definitely cool to have a course here in Saugerties, in your own backyard, full 18 holes.
Yep.
Challenging.
Yep.
It's definitely cool.
This is the spot to go.
Yeah, it is, man. Come have a beer at the rooftop bar.
Yeah. So listen, this has been a good week.
It's been a great week, man.
I'm exhausted.
How many holes is that? 18, 36, 72 plus another 9, 81 holes?
No, it's more than that because we played 18 5 days in a row.
No, we played, 5 days in a row. So 18, 90, 99 holes.
Plus 9.
Oh, and, no, that's 99.
Where's my calculator?
At Osiris, they have an extra par 3, so we played 100 holes this week.
18 times 5 equals 90, plus 9 is 99,
and then
plus
we
1 is
that
100.
Extra par 3.
Play your 100 holes this week.
Play your 100 holes on spring break.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Dude, I need a break.
It's supposed to be the nicest day of the week.
I got to take care of the yard.
No wind.
I got to take care of it. Yeah, right.
0 wind.
Yeah. The day we both don't play, it's going to be 80 and no wind.
So it's going to be so windy. It's going to be so windy tomorrow. It's going to blow the grass seed in the neighbor's yard. Yeah. Neighbor's going to have a beautiful yard.
I definitely got to take care of the yard.
I'm about it.
All right, dude.
All right. Listen, shout out to the sponsors, mymedicareny.com. Go there to them for all your Medicare needs, whether you're 65 and older or approaching 65 and getting ready to jump into the Medicare world for the first time. Go to mymedicareny.com.
Yeah, guys, come check out the Swan. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow on everything. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Listen, buy your shirt.
Go to golfleague.com. Check out their brands. Under the brands, you'll see the Just the Tips.
I'm going to say this now.
What?
And we didn't have this conversation. New shirts dropping every month.
New shirts dropping every month. There's a new one that'll be on the site for April, which might be the best shirt you've ever owned. It's
new shirt every month.
New shirt every month.
New
so
shirt.
And we'll go back and forth, right? So you got April. What's the name of the April shirt?
Cobra. The Cobra.
Cobra Kai?
No, just the Cobra.
No mercy. There's no mercy on this shirt. All right? This shirt.
Sweep the leg.
This shirt will sweep your leg.
All right, guys.
I'm Adam.
I'm Mike.
Just the tips.
Yo!